There is a declaration of love written on this fan and belongs to my wife. I'm sure it does. I know it does. It proves she's unfaithful.
Nonsense, my dear fellow. It might belong to any of the women here tonight. You've arrived at exactly the right time, my dear. This fan here.
Oh my goodness.
It has the words, I love you, written on it.
Really? How unusual.
It belongs to you, doesn't it, my dear?
No, it doesn't. I have never seen it before.
Say it to your police wife. I'm Sizzling, his darling. Here, have a closer look.
So it is. I recognize it now. Thank you so much, Monsieur Comment.
And who written the words, I love you?
Who? Oh yes, of course. Well, who else but my dear husband?
There you are. Who else but my dear husband? Dear husband.
Well, if it's like that,
Of course it's like that. I hope you don't think anybody else would. Very clever of you, my dear.
it's set my mind at rest. If you'll excuse me, I'll find Olga and say some loving words to her. Oh, she's certain to be flying again.
Thank you, my dear. Give me a fan and I shall return discreetly to Madame Cohen.
I can do that.
Look, I wouldn't dream of troubling you. Danilo, so you've got here at last. As you see, Your Excellency, Baroness. I must have a word with you, Danilo. Several words, in fact.
Very well, Your Excellency, if you must.
I've hunted everywhere, but I cannot find... My dear Rosiane, will you escort the Baroness for a little champagne? I have a very important business discussion. Delighted, Your Excellency.
The fan has been found.
Splendid!
Yes, but my husband got it.
Not so splendid.
The whole thing's far too risky. You must marry immediately.
Very well. I shall propose to her tonight.
I didn't mean as immediately as all that.
Let's see, Danilo. How long have you been with us at the embassy?
Years too long. 4 months.
You'd better sit down. What have you been doing exactly?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I've no talent for work whatsoever.
I suppose you gambled a bit,
A bit, but I've always lost.
and no doubt you've had quite a number of affairs, eh?
Oh, yes. You know how it is.
Of course I do. And no doubt they've left you broke.
Not exactly, but very nearly. It's incredible how much money goes into a woman's hand, especially if it's a very small one. Your Excellency wouldn't believe.
Ah, yes, I will. Now, look here, Danilo. You seem to know women. Just a little. It'll do. You're just the man for a delicate mission.
Provided it entails no work.
It'll be a pleasure.
In that case, you couldn't find anyone more talented or willing.
You have to get married.
Married? Call that a pleasure?
Yes, when the woman has 20 millions.
20 millions? Madame Glavari? Never!
Why?
I'll make any other woman happy, but Madame Glavari? Not for a million millions.
Why ever not? She's a very pretty woman. And do you realize if she marries a Frenchman, our beloved fatherland would be bankrupt?
Ah, so that's it.
My boy, your country needs you.
If it's only a question of making sure she doesn't marry a foreigner, I think I can manage that all right.
How?
Simply by eliminating anyone she might take an interest in. Except the Pont of Adrian, of course.
Which brings us back to you.
That is quite out of the question.
Confound it. Why?
Because I'm a man of principle. And my principles are fall in love frequently, get engaged rarely, but marry